the Aston Martins. So, so this might be close. Europe, European. Oh, okay, okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the testing of the testing of Asseto Corsa offline, and welcome to Monza, Italy for GT Blankpian. No, no, yeah, never mind. Just yeah.
It's pronounced like this, blank pan, but okay.
So we are now starting off. Oh no, it's dying a bit. Oh my goodness.
Sh-
It's not
Josh, should we tell about should we go like explain about all the cars that are on the grid like right now?
Yeah, sure. For okay, yeah, you can start off with that.
So let's start off with the most interesting of the bunch. I mean, that right now is running BMW, which didn't have a pretty good time in Imola, with one of the cars retiring due to an accident with Cacoglione at the Revazza corner, or I don't remember what corner. It was Chris that I mean Chris wasn't in the race because of the accident at the Imola race, but right now, still Chris is in is I'm going to check if he's in BMW or something. Or is he? It's just not an AMR at the moment. So he's which team? I don't. Can you let us see the time so I can see driver names? Like I don't see really much. So um there's a plus, I don't know, I'll just call him Pilch with the M8 GTE. It has the most power, but kind of more weight than the Porsches by almost 50 kilos. Even just, I mean, it might be lighter or heavier than just the Martins, but we don't know. His teammate Mitchell Johnson moved from Aston Martin and went to BMW. At least for now, because we have to see which is the fastest. And now Porsche with a favorite, I think, Ramona, with the number 205 with really popular Advan livery, which takes inspiration from the Titan STP livery from the 1990s. And oh, wait a second. Uh, Josh, I'll now take the word to you.
Driving around the circuit, which I actually it's interesting. It's very so now it's the second year racing races. But yeah,
All right, let's see who will be the fastest in today's Monza testing. Which, by the way, look, the BMW at the Porsche, and oh, BMW is off. BMW is off,
oh
and the
yeah,
Porsche hits
oh
him.
Porsche, we've seen it, and he's backwards, and it must be from the roadblock. Just a tad
This,
before the roadblock.
this should be a real red flag,
Yeah, we could have done a red flag, but we didn't. So, oh,
but we
he's
could
cleared.
like,
So he's cleared.
he's retired. Like after like, should we go replay and just check what happened? Let's see in the replay what happened between the Porsche and the BMW. So the Lesmo 2, the Porsche, and the BMW are side by side together. Like, let's go a lot back in time. So the Mercedes, is actually behind, so we can check even from the onboard. Oh, it's on the Advan, on the M8, and no, I think it's the Advan. The Advan of number 205. Oh, it's no, it's I think the one that's teammate. they're coming together with the BMW. Oh, Josh, uh, can you give a little bit of commentary on the accent too?
Oh yeah, sure. It seems like the BMW took over so wide as planned with the Porsche GT and he has come back on track very dangerously. Mercedes and Ferrari just a 10-minute stop of the BMW. Luckily, the BMW got himself into the pit lane, so they are continuing currently. So let's be sorry.
Okay, let's go back to the testing, shall we? Okay, the BMW right now is in the lead with check the time. The 2 minute and 085. Sorry for the cough. And Alan, a Brazilian, is 9 tenths behind. But I guess and oh, Alan beats the BMW by a lot, 10 seconds. It wasn't actually a like a 10-second advantage. Like I guess it has to be with the weight because the BMW is pretty heavy. If we check the specs, the BMW is 100. Not that heavy, like not that one. If we check the Lambo by I don't know which drove the Lambo, but the Lambo is pretty heavy. Drove by Mateusz Sokolowski, and it's 100 kilos heavier than the Porsche 911 GT3R with and the Porsche weighs 1,220 kilograms. This might penalize the Lambo in terms of cornering, but on the straights it's a little bit fast due to his 600 horsepower engine. But it's depending on the BOP that the series and the mod gives. And the Mercedes, Audi, and Ferrari are battling. Let's check the onboard on the Mercedes. On the orange Mercedes. It's trying to overtake the Ferrari to get a fast lap, but it's too far to actually get the move done. Yeah, Josh, that's what I wasn't really expecting to do today. As the Mercedes, I really thought they would be pretty fast and maybe close to the BMW and Porsches, but it's not really close. In fact, it's pretty far, and still the Ferrari is trying to take a move on the Audi. Let's go on board with the Ferrari in front. Oh, it's trying to get a move on the inside. Yes, it's on the inside. What will happen? Yes, side by side. And Ferrari failed to overtake. And the Ferrari had a lot of advantage because of the low downforce nature of the circuit, but Audi apparently got the upper hand. Yeah, and right now the Ferrari cannot get really close on the straight after the Lesmo and before the Ascari corner. And right now the Porsche is still in the lead. Or yeah, but there's a Porsche 1-2 right now by only 1/10 between Andrea Vivona and Alan. Okay.
Is catching that now. Right, so it's on the outsized field. Is able to overtake again side by side with the and the Mercedes is trying to fight as well. In the background, as you can see, the Audi is pitching. Let's see if the Mercedes is going to have a dive. Oh, it's going on.
And we don't know why. Oh, they collided. They collided in the first corner. I don't remember the name, but still they collided. And we don't even know why the Audi split in the first place. And as we saw for a little instant on the leaderboard, the Corvettes are pretty close to the Porsches by 2/10 on the second place Porsche number 295 or 205. I can't really read. Sorry. And the Corvette, as we will see, it's pretty quick with its 16 the V8. We are not precise about the specs of the Callaway Corvette, but it's actually better than the C7R, which races at the WEC. Right? They will. I mean, speculations say that Chevrolet will ditch the C7, the C8R by 2021, if they can, obviously. If this is not true, then it will be a disappointment, because the C7R is actually 6 years old. Yeah, and right now, still the Porsches are in a lead, like the RSR did at Imola. And the RSR before the GT3R dominated a lot of the testings. But the Aston Martin was pretty close, and at Imola it even won the race. And as we will see, the Aston Martin tries to overtake the Audi on the straight because there's a lot of power, but the Audi resists with this good. Yeah, he's going to the pits, as we saw in the racing line. He was taking. Now, if there's another battle, we will just go on with it and see if there will be another collision. Because every time there's a battle, that 70% of the time there's a collision. And the Callaway Corvette is actually getting close to the Ferrari. And the Corvette is not really good in the corners, but on the straight it can really overtake people. And it's not really far from the Porsches. We expect really good for the Corvette. And Josh, what are your expectations? And 2 seconds ago, we just saw a little bit of coming together with the Corvette and Audi. I mean Ferrari. I didn't see properly, and because the Corvette went wide, and right now it's pitting. Again, how many people are pitting today? Oh, McLaren went out with his controversial black and pink livery. This is not really good, considering some have weird opinions. And Ferrari and Aston Martin went back on track, and they are behind the two Porsches. As you see right now, the advanced Porsche is actually trying to run away from the two because they might cause trouble when they overtake them, because they cannot really get back past them because it's really hard to get past. Even though the advantage is 50 kilograms heavier than the Porsche, and the advantage is 7 horsepower less than the Porsche, as they saw on the Porsche AG website and the Wikipedia specs. And Josh, because of the kind of small difference between weight and power between the Porsche and the Aston Martin, what would be your opinion about and expectations about the battle that goes on between Ferrari, Aston Martin, Corvette, and Porsche? Yeah, and what are your expectations? Yeah, even on this track, it allows pretty good overtaking opportunities. Seeing this track, it's actually pretty flat out on the first sector, but then there's the Curva della Roggia and the Desmo 1 and 2, which are pretty fast corners, but the second Desmo just it's a pretty heavy braking point, which might wear the wheels down if you only get a bit of oversteer. And guys, sorry, I have to go. I have to go shower. Sorry, Josh, I have to go. The phone's going white. Guys, I'll be AFK for about a while because I have to go shower. I think my mom is forcing me. I don't know. I will be back in like 20 or 30 minutes, depending on how much do I need to shower right now.
That's fine. Yeah, now on board. Oh, in the background you will see a Audi fighting BMW. Oh, the Audi's trying to go down the inside. Is the Is it going to handle? No, it isn't. Are they going to sub each other a bit? No, they give each other space. Audi is going to tap it up, but that's fine. But let's see what's going to happen between them. It seems like the BMWs aren't doing the best currently because we changed the BMW from M6 to M8 because I have did a bit of testing with the new cars, and it seems like the BMW M6, we did at like Spain, I mean, and you know like at the corner where there's like a big runoff area and where it's a Circuit of Catalonia, he went completely wide there each lap, so we wouldn't want that and with it happening like each time at each race, so we just changed it a tad bit. And yeah. Whoopsie, sorry for that. Sorry. Is the BMW, I mean the Audi, going to be able to overtake the BMW? Because they have been fighting for a bit this time. They are having a gap of like 0.4 seconds currently against each other. But the Ferrari, I think... Oh no, that's not Ferrari, that's Mercedes, I think he's pulling away for a bit. One thing of the Mercedes, they are great at braking points of the circle. The other cars might be at risk because of the AI taking a bit of a later break because of the good brakes of the Mercedes. Currently on board with Chris Marfahajo. Whatever his name is. Cutting off the surname, I'm kind of wondering. Sorry for this, 1 second, just changing view. Braking a bit too early, but the AI is just a tad bit weird because whenever they go side by side with like a small corner that has like a large bump at the end, they might collide. Like 90% of the chance that they will collide if they go side by side. So we'll watch out for that. Teamwork Noah Parkkonen with the Ford is doing quite well, but his teammate in 7th place is doing the best. Oh, because he's on super hards. Weird move from both the AI of Chris and Christoph going on super hards. But yeah. Are definitely competitive in this, but the Porsches are to an extent being very good in this. But we'll see in the race. I think we might do the race in like a day or two or something like that. But yeah. Seems like one of the Corvettes are currently pitting. It is the Corvette of Nicholas Zorlak. Into Ascari goes his teammate Colby. Is he going to pit as well? I think he is. No, he isn't. Mercedes just came out and kind of disturbed them both, but it has gave the Ferrari an option to overtake the Lamborghini Matthias. Is the Mercedes just joining in on this fight? Thank you. Well, I'm not sure. It seems like it's getting a bit dark currently in Italy. It seems like it's becoming sunset. Why did I say sunrise? But currently the Aston Martin's windshield is probably the most cleanest out of all of the cars, which is impressive. I think the Mercedes will be joining in on this fight. But currently there's no insight. If you look at the front, I think is the last day. Yeah, if you look at the front there, you'll see a bit of the lights on it. That was the updated version of the 2020. It's the 24 hours of the Monza version, so basically it's for endurance because of more illumination, as XPD said. Well, not as XPD said, thanks. Oh, it seems like both the Audi, no, I think that was the Audi and the Ferrari. No, it's the Lamborghini and the Ferrari pitting currently. I wish there was a fight, but it seems not. But the headlights of the Mercedes is pretty cool. I mean, I'm using myself. Just pretty cool. Cool. That's good. On board, currently, I think. Mitchell Johnson in the BMW M8 is doing currently very well, up in 12th, but his teammate is currently last. We probably don't hope that he will be last, but we'll see how he does in the race. Everybody does in the race. And qualifying. But will he be able to overtake the Aston Martin advantage of Chris? Seems like there's a tad bit of lockups happening from everybody into the Aces win. Vettel has spun last year in 2019 in Formula 1 and has come on the track to spin Lance Stroll and do it again to Pierre Gasly. To Ascari, out of Ascari. That's where, yeah, a lot of action has happened. Due to the past years of Formula 1 especially. I haven't really watched GT in Italy, but here we go into turn 1 where Hamilton has locked up and has gone straight. Let's see how they do. Go on board with one of the McLarens because currently the McLarens is in the midfield but aren't doing the best currently. But one of the McLarens, it's a 12th position and there's a BMW spun. Seems like there was a BMW spun currently right there at the end of there. Let's see what's happened. Let me just go to play. Sorry if this is a bit weird, just fact check what happened there. And just go there. Sorry. 1 second. Here we Oh, it seems like BMW has already been there. Oh, let's see for how long he's been there. Oh, this is what happened. Oh, the BMW was spun from the Ferrari and has luckily parked in a safe position near the marshal, so there won't be any, probably just yellow flags, and that will be all. But the Ferrari, let's see which Ferrari was that. Whose Ferrari was that? So let's see, the penalties. It was the S&P Racing 72, it seems like. It was a very dangerous move from the Ferrari, and the BMW did close the door on him, so I think it was kind of the BMW's fault on that. Let's see what actually happened. Yeah, it was the BMW's fault, so we might just look after that, but for now there's not going to be any action towards the Ferrari of the number 72 of Checo Leon. Checo might have had damages, so he's currently pitting. Or did he have any damages? I think he might have had a bit of like orange front wing or something like that. I'm not sure. Lamborghini seems to not be the best at this circuit currently, but I have seen a lot of AI currently, like or each time it has changed and the BMW is still sitting there. The marshals have to get a good kick on removing the BMW there, but there's not really anything that's gonna happen that's bad, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, it was Primcell. Sorry if I'm just completely smashing your names to bits, but currently he's still sitting there with the mask, just looking at him like, "What are you on, mate?" And just wondering why aren't you returning to the pits, but that's fine. I think he might have crushed his arms because he is just turning left rapidly. Or his car is broken down, I'm not sure. Still sitting there, partially gonna do something except look the other way. And his brakes are supremely hot currently, I think. Or it's just, no, it's just the sun. Weird. Oh, what was that sun? What in the world was that beautiful sun? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Here comes another Audi. Ferrari, that's a Ferrari. Not BC style, actually. Mercedes and Ferrari will be fighting for a second win. We'll see. Ferrari taking that corner goodly but slowly, and if Mercedes took that fast, yeah, it was good as well. Oh, the Mercedes is gaining on Ferrari currently. He's going down on the outside. Inside, I'm not sure that's that. Are they going to touch? No, they aren't, but they are side by side battling, which is kind of rare. The Mercedes had taken a bad line, so he's not going to be able to catch him in under one lap, so he might be able to do it in 2 laps, I'm not sure. What a Ferrari or him is more better. No, I wonder what is still just sitting there. I think he has retired. Or should we probably go help him out, just move him a bit? I think we should just go help him out. I will be driving a bit, but we'll help him out. Whoopsie! I didn't mean to do that, I'm so sorry!
Hey, I'm back. Back. So, Josh, how is
The
testing going?
BMW binned it, so I'm just helping him out by moving it.
Oh, the Audi went over the outside. What happened to the Porsche? Oh!
That's me I'm driving, because there's a BMW just sitting here for like, I don't know how many laps, but he's sitting here for like so much. Just tap him a bit, there you go. Are you gonna move? Move!
Wait, is the live stream still continuing?
Yes, I'm trying to help him move. Okay, I can't help him anymore, let's just go back to on board. Is he going to move? And my PC's dying. Nope, why is he still sitting there? He's just sitting there. I gave him so he can just exit normally. Or like... Oh, it seems like a Ferrari has gone off at the first turn. Let's see what happened there.
Oh, the Ferrari. Another Ferrari's out, I guess. Let's see what is the cause of the accident. And then first, let me see if there were past accidents.
There.
And Josh, should we see the incident like when I was still showering? Oh, look at these. Oh, it was you that banned him.
Just... push it. No.
Why? Okay, let's continue watching. And still, the Porsche number 295 of Academia Bivona still can't catch up with the not the other Porsche of Alan Jefferson. I forgot how to pronounce, even though it's an English name. Sorry, guys. Like in Italian, I don't know how to pronounce. Let's go on board with the.
No commentating now, experience. Not me.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
The two Fords are fucking buttoning together. Let's go on board. The one behind though. And the Ford behind is actually catching up. Not really, considering the nature of the first sector. It's pretty tight. But the second and final sector are practically straight. Like you only need to turn and brake for a little bit. Let's see if the Ford can actually overtake the wait, is this number 66, 67? I forgot. Okay. The Ford.
It's both the teams. So. Oh, it's
yeah, no.
That must be the what is it here? The Ford has taken a great line from the right hand that the best exit from Portman. Oh, the Ford ahead of him has did it. I can't talk.
You two cannot talk. I cannot pronounce some names here, like Polish names.
We're just butchering a lot of the names. Whoever's names you're butchering, just please tell us in the Discord. Oh, the Ford's down on there. It's in a Scari. They're going side by side.
No, the Parabolica. Yeah, that's side by side with the Parabolica.
Wait, where's the Scari? Where's the Scari?
No, that Scari is before the Parabolica.
Oh, I did it the wrong time! They're side by side currently, grid battling.
They were battling for the entire sector. Like for the entire lap.
The Ford is still not Ford. The Ferrari is still sitting there.
Oh, will they touch? No, they don't touch. Oh, this racing is pretty odd. Not Formula One. That when you're on the outside of a corner, you just brake and let the people by. But in this, people just battle for the entire lap.
Yeah, people basically the AI here. Like, I have played here, but the AI are superb. Like, you know, like Formula 1 when you do a dive bomb, they sometimes close the door. With this, they don't close the door. Like, they always leave the door open, which is, I love it so much. It makes great racing.
On the Discord, someone said fix your voice volume.
Fix your voice volume, okay. Is this better? Oh, that's better.
You need to ask like the people in general.
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, I see. I saw some smoke.
Mikkel, I do not know. Not Mikkel. Why did I say Mikkel? I do not know why the Audis are trash. Remember, like the Audis are pretty heavy, and this track consists of a lot of corners and like two main, like let's say 3-ish main straights, and that's all.
Yeah, and the heavy cars are not really benefiting from this truck's nature. And the Ford
going
67 on the inside. Oh, pretty close. The front left wheel of the number 67 was pretty close, and they're still battling. What the hell? We'll see in the race if the race is today or tomorrow. We don't know.
It will be tomorrow. I'm confirming that.
Oh no. And at what track? We have confirmed.
We are doing the first track at American track. I'm not going to reveal completely. Oh, and the Fords are still leaving each other a lot of space, just making great racing. But the Ford is still behind Ford. He still hasn't gone for a really overtaking opportunity. He has, but like never really completed an overtaking maneuver.
The 67 has stayed behind for the entire lap, and this is not benefiting from the team overall because they are not really collaborating. Oh, the 67 has locked up. I saw some smoke coming out of the 4GT, number 67.
I see somebody asking if we can do NASCAR racing. I am trying to find a mod which is pretty good for NASCAR. And currently, I am trying to fix the Lamborghinis and the Aston, but I don't really know how to configure the files. But I'll see if I can try to fix it.
And if you guys have any more questions, ask us in the general again, as you guys did, like right now. And let's still continue to see the battle.
Okay,
and
so
the
is this a Scari? Oh, no. Wait, is this a Scari? Is that a Scari?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is a Scari.
Good.
Like me, that is Italian, knows the track a lot. And the screenshot apparently got froze.
Can you see it now?
Oh, it's still buffering. I should use the live
Not
stream.
again! Damn it. Take it off just for a second here. There we go. I think we're back. Oh, there's a lot of smoke right there. A lot of smoke. Boys are still fighting. Are they going to touch? No, they're still giving each other a lot of space, but the Ford has slowed down just a tad bit, so we might see a move going into this corner, the next one, but we'll see.
And let's see the 67 have a move on the Curva della Roggia, which is not really overtake friendly because it's pretty tight.
And the BMW, oh, he's actually gone for the first time! Race it down. Oh, it's the track! What? He's back!
He's back on track, like right now.
Yeah, the BMW spun and set that for like 10 laps.
He was sitting there for like 30 minutes, I don't know.
As Kimi Raikkonen said, he was taking a SH.
We want to stay family friendly.
Oh, like is the Ford going to be able to overtake him into a Scari? He's going down on the inside of the 66. Oh! I thought there was a spin. It looked a bit of a spin, but it seems not.
Oh, they almost been.
Yeah.
Like guys, if you want, like, just do jokes about Bunala, like we would, like even though it's a little bit dead, just use whatever meme you want about this battle, because they're not stopping and they're risking of spinning off the cars.
One thing of Asseto Corsa that I really like, the graphics is great, but the sound is just like very weird. Because I would have gone aboard with the Porsches a lot, but like the thing is of them, they don't have any sound currently, which I have to fix again, which I have been fixing for like the past 10 times, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, and then 205 Porsche of Academy Vivona is back on track. And still the Fords are battling in the same place. What the hell? This battle has been happening for like I don't know, maybe 10 laps.
I think it's been going on for like 5 or 10.
Yeah, maybe 5. Okay, Mikau is kind of insulting in general.
Dude, it's fine, just ignore it, like, it is what it is. Let's ignore them, trust me. What the hell was that? Oh, here they go again into Ascari. Ah! I keep getting confused. Just overtake him already! I swear!
Okay, so
You used to say I!
again. God, there's still. Oh my God, in the same corners they're trying to overtake, but no, they are not
But
gonna
they,
overtake.
like the game just says, nope, you ain't overtaking that. Okay, at least they're not fighting in here. At least.
At least at the Parabolica corner. Okay, he may be attempting on the train, and the 66 has went to the pits.
It seems like the model of Chris is catching up. Oh, and he has done a fast lap from 16th to 13th currently. And the BMW. Not the. Why am I saying BMW so much? Chris is currently catching up with the number 66. Wait, no, what's his number? Number 67 of Noah, I think. Yeah, of Noah. Chris is currently catching up with Noah. Will he be able to overtake him in the next 5 laps or just 3 laps?
Well, I guess it's not really easy to overtake on the first sector, but on the second sector, he will have a move because the Martin has a pretty high amount of power.
One car that I really like any car that I would have driven in real life, is probably the Aston Martin. Like, the shape of it and the sound is just beautiful.
And Mika in general asked if you will make a NASCAR Racing 2003 simulation series.
I do not have NR 2003, so no, sadly.
But I have that game, and if you guys want, wait, make like Q&A channel. I do not have permission to put this to put the channels on this on this.
Don't worry, I'll do it. Don't worry.
Oh, actually, 3 people have NR 2003. Me, Mikau, and.
Wait, let me actually search for a mod because I did find like a NASCAR trucking mod, which was pretty cool in like a satellite. But yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, I was gonna say Porsche. Aston Martin went into the pits. Like we don't even know if he had one tires, and freaking physics laws broke. Okay, who's on the track right now? Holy shit, a lot of people.
My PC currently wants to commit death, so 1 second.
Okay. As he said, the PC is actually wants to commit death. He's wanting to commit. I don't want to say that word because I don't want YouTube to they can delete the live stream.
Oh, wrong one. It
And I
is
don't know.
a bit sad too, but the thing is, like, currently Chris is doing pretty well because I think he would be fast if he gone on to like soft tasks. Currently, he is on the super hards and he's currently exiting the pit lane. But Ben Santu is 8th position on hards, but we'll see them on even on soft and see how good they are.
Basically, top 3 has soft tires, and basically they have to pit like
And currently,
every.
Colby is in 4th with hard tires, so I think he might be in contention for championship.
And another one came out of the pits, and it's a McLaren. McLaren is not really welcome on the track because he blocked the lap of the Callaway Corvette.
No, he still came out safely, so it's fine. Is Mitchell Johnson currently in the pit lane?
Oh, Lambo and another car I couldn't really see because the leaderboard on Asseto Corsa being with, and it's the Advan Porsche. Let's go on board. And oh shit! Oh sorry. He went on the pit road, and he's trying to overtake the Mercedes of who was that? Who was that Mercedes? I forgot his name.
I think it's teammate of Tony Brooks, and the Lamborghini is taking a chance on a Mercedes currently into the turn, but he has backed off a tad bit.
Like he went, oh sorry, bro, I don't want to overtake you. To
that is Alexander and sorry, I'm just pushing my name. Who's down on the Mercedes? Oh, it's Tony Brooks. Yes, Tony Brooks.
And Tony Brooks in the Porsche era, he actually was on the scores of winning the race.
It seems like there's kind of a weird thing. There's 2 Tony Brooks. The actual one is 5th. Seems like a bit of a mistake for me, but it's fine.
No, it's the Porsche of the that one. So, sorry if I talk this way, but I have the cold. And oh, Corvette and Ford. Yeah, I see someone's bin. Oh,
Somebody's
bin. No, it didn't. I mean, I didn't know the chicane was so big and the chicane was huge. So when the Corvette went for the left hander, I almost thought he was gonna die. Oh, Corvette and Ford are coming together. Almost they didn't come off track.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, again.
It's the 66. I went
And
to
he
the
has
pits a long
done
time ago.
it. He has overtaken him.
But the Ford is not giving up yet, as you will see on the Ascari straight, like before the Ascari. Ford isn't planning to get this close because they have not really this amount of power. Okay, let's go on board with the Huracan Super Trofeo of Mateus. I may, but I mean, I almost butchered that name because
it's Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias, and it's having a fight with the Mercedes, and the Huracan is pretty heavy, so it's Mercedes has a smoke.
No, like I think that track is attacking quick, but some more areas are
I don't know why smoke keeps coming out of the car.
That's pretty weird.
I don't know if that's
you know what?
And whoever told us to see the fight, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the Huracan is never gonna get past the Mercedes because because it's pretty distant. Like, not gonna lie, and because of the white on the corner, like on the corner exit, it's not really good. Someone else is going to the pits. Like, people go in the pits and just leave again.
Oh, he is catching up to Mercedes. It seems that the Lamborghini has great straight line speed, which will help at long tracks.
In Imola, as we saw once, the Super Trofeo was, the GT3 was pretty bad. Which tire? Let me see the times again. Can I see the times? Tony Brooks is on the soft tires. And is currently 5th behind Colby Blackwell with the hard tires.
Oh, the Mercedes are trying to. Oh!
Oh! Mercedes is off! Mercedes is off!
Let's see what happened
Number
there.
74.
Jeez.
Oh! 74 Mercedes went too much far and like break too late considering the racing line that the Ford was taking. And here we go. There's the 74 Mercedes and handed over the launch and it spun around. He committed as Binala. I had no intention of giving him the Binala curse. Like, he must be contradicted. What the hell? And Tony Brooks is still a little bit far from the first place. Oh, battle. Oh, 5-car battle. What the hell? What? Like what?
No collision.
Oh,
no collision.
outside.
No collisions.
Close. Really close.
Very nice.
That's pretty close.
Side by
F.
side.
This is...
It's like the upper 2 cars behind the pit, except that.
Oh, the red Mercedes. Did it go to the pits? I don't know where did it go. Oh, look. 95 is trying to overtake. Oh! That was close. That's close. Really, really, really close. The Mercedes is not having it. Trying to go on the inside. And Gaston is blocking the inside. And now he has no opportunities. And Lamborghini getting closer than usual. I mean, it was the Lesmo number 1, and there's the Lesmo number 2, which are just places to overtake on the outside if you have more speed on the corner exit, but you just gain on corner exit.
Sorry to just barge in, it seems like Chris is not on hard. It's very clever from his AI, but it's tasty.
Okay, Aston Martin is trying to catch up to the Audi to just get this slipstream. The slipstream is very useful in this track to get lap times, but not in the race because it overheats the engine if you get that too long. As in GT in real life, sometimes it happened, but I don't remember, or it didn't happen. I still don't remember. But in NASCAR, if you stay too much on the draft, you actually kill your engine.
Try to overtake an Audi R8 on this. Will he be able to successfully enter turn 1, it seems? He's on the outside currently, there's an Audi interfering. It seems like he's just saying hello.
It's almost it's like hello.
Is there gonna be any collisions? No, not yet.
Oh, no,
the Mercedes
no,
just says
not
hello.
any.
The Mercedes said hello, he has been able to overtake him. What?
And there's the Huracan ST, which is pretty heavy, but still can fight.
The Huracan ST is very heavy, but very powerful.
That's over almost 600 horsepower. Like it's too much power for this league, but and holy Jesus. I don't wanna say any swear word because I wanna still stay family friendly because we're on YouTube, not on freaking this. Like we're on YouTube, but still we're on this Discord. We can just talk whatever we want. We cannot say that word that got recently banned
But we
on
are.
YouTube.
There's 3 minutes remaining on this session, so we can end.
I don't know if there will be like a test race because
Oh, there's the
I
one
don't.
who's trying to go down the inside of the Mercedes.
Also,
He's going to be able to do it. The race is back off that bit into the Ascari.
you confuse every time the Ascari with the
Yeah.
Parabolica because of the ratio,
The Audis are
like
the
the
same.
radius.
Hello.
On the two Audis, one Mercedes, one Aston Martin, and one Lambo. Like the only three V8 entries. Like only three V8 cars. Most of them are V6. I mean flat six,
See that one of the
6 cylinders.
Audi and the Mercedes has got into pit to get charged, or
Or
just
fuel.
the Lamborghini's on the inside of the Aston Martin. He's going to be able to do it. No, he isn't. He's
Will
back
be able
on
to do it. Why is he backing off? I just feel bad for the Lamborghini right now. I actually want the Lambo to freaking get a move on the Aston Martin.
Sadie is currently on the couple of soft tires, but he has a lot of QA, so we just see a quick lap time.
Tony Brooks still hasn't improved. He needs to use a super soft tire to actually get close to the Corvette and Porsche duo.
Oh, the Mercedes has gone out. The Ferrari has actually disturbed on the lap time, but it's
Okay, guys, sorry, I had to fix something on Discord. And oh, why the hell is the Corvette coming out of the Mercedes sometimes? I think that's a
seems
problem,
like
or
it's I think the racing it's like the temperature currently. The asphalt is very hot, but like 41 Celsius. The air is also very hot, 31 Celsius. Temperature is 6 level.
yeah, and you compare that to the brakes temperature of almost 1,000 degrees, which is basically a lava. It's the temperature of freaking lava flowing.
And it's just like 3,000 degrees less of sunset.
Oh, wait, let's on this one for a little bit. And oh, the Ferrari is trying to get a move. Is pretty close to the Mercedes. Look at the Ferrari. Ferrari will be trying to get the move done on the main straight because of the Ascari straight, as I want to call it, because I don't know the name of the straight. It's trying to overtake the Mercedes, and we cannot really stop. Yeah, a lot of smoke. Is it because of the freaking vapor wave that's happening right now? Which is the main overtaking maneuver for slow cars, because on slow corners you can't really do anything.
Have a great rest of your day.